Welcome, friends, to another episode here at The Growing Pro. This is going to be a short one. It's going to be a rant. I understand that not everyone does the same thing throughout their day or handles the same types of things or amount. I get it. We all do different things, and we all allot different amounts of time throughout different times of... Okay, don't waste my time, please. I'm a single father of 6, working my tail off to provide for my family, 5 under the age of 18. I never stop working. And one thing that I do is I build camera rigs for people. And for instance, one camera that I've built a lot of rigs for, which is why I've had so many of them, besides the fact that I've loved them and used them, are Canon C200s for people's churches, people's studios, and so forth, right? Okay. I always put in the description very clearly where I am located, where the item is located, where the item being sold is located. Will not ship. I put detailed information there. All the details that you would need. All of them. So essentially there's very few questions left for you to ask other than something about, well, is this included with the camera? Can you do this for me? Can you include that? I don't know, whatever. Okay. Logistically, I lay it all out for you. I take care of all the details, dot my I's, cross my T's. So don't waste my time for 3 days knowing where I'm located and then ask me if I'll meet you 3 hours away, potentially 3.5 to 4 hours away if you're on the other end, and ask me if I will meet you with the camera gear that I'm selling you, putting together in your hometown. Get the f*** out of here. You know, just get the f*** out of here. You just wasted three days of my time. You know, you found out all the details, you got all the information, and then you're going to ask me a stupid question like that. Get the f*** out of here. I don't deal with stupid people very well. I have a lot of patience, and as a men's coach, as a youth mentor, as a bodybuilding and addiction recovery coach for 27 years, I have a lot of patience. As a father of 6, I have a lot of patience. But stupid, ignorant people, I do not handle very well. No. So no, I'm not going to drive 4 hours away when I told you in the beginning you had to come to this location. I gave you the address and said, this is where pickup is. Made it very clear. Unless you're literally slow or trying to scam me. And if you're trying to scam me, then when you get here, it's not going to end well for you. If you're slow, okay, I'm sorry. It's a shame, too, because this is like a really good one. This is a special one. You know, I don't always get C200s this clean. This is, the one we're recording with right now is clean, like 5 hour clean. Like clean. And you guys have seen it in other videos, but the one I built for this guy, and I'll sell it for more easily. So fine, I don't care. Fine by me if it doesn't work out with him, because I will absolutely sell it for more, no doubt. Absolutely. So I'm not even worried about it. I'm not even worried that he just wasted 3 days of our time. Now that I've gotten to vent and get it out. All right, friends. So today we're recording on the Canon C200 with the Sigma 18-35, which is our tried and true beloved combination. We've been using this combination for so many years, it's almost like this is like home. But I've been waiting for so many years. I've literally been waiting all these years for Canon to build. I swore I thought Canon would come out with the C200 Mark II. I really did. But they're not. So it looks like I'm going to have to go with what I think is the next best option for me for this situation, for this replacement, which would be the C400. I think that's it, unless Nexus gets their butt in gear and comes out with this G1 soon. Because if they don't, once this thing's sold, I'm going with the C400. And then what else do I have to? I don't know. I've got the Sigma FP to play with still. I'm not getting rid of that. I love my FP to death. But I do want Sigma to come out with the next reiteration. I want Sigma to come out with their FP replacement, their FP number 2. Because the BF didn't really last very long. Like, people talked about it for like a month, right? And then, like, it just kind of disappeared. It kind of went off into no man's land. And I don't want the Sigma BF, but the Sigma FP is like one of my favorite cameras ever. So I want a Sigma FP Mark II. But I hope this is not going to turn out to be like me waiting and holding my breath for a Canon C200 Mark II that never happens. I hope I'm not holding my breath for a Sigma FP Mark II that never happens. I hope. I think I've got my backup and then my backup's backup already laid out. Pretty sure I know what I'm doing. So, friends, there's my ramblings and my ranting for today. I needed to get that off my chest for sure. Now I can move on with my day. It's 2:30. Kids will be home soon. Single life of a dad of 6, 5 under the age of 18. And the highlight of my day is when my kids get off the bus and go, "Daddy, we're home." They run through the door and I go, "How was your day?" That's literally the highlight of my day. There is nothing greater. Nothing greater than being a single father and hearing, "Daddy, we're home." That is the greatest thing. Stay tuned. We're going to talk about a lighting video. We've got some interesting videos coming up that people have been requesting, especially continuing our discussions on lighting. It's going to get good, and I think it's going to get very informative for a lot of people who really don't know the side of lighting that we're going to talk about, which is tungsten lighting. LED versus tungsten lighting. So stay tuned. All right, friends. Catch you next video.